نحن في نيويورك.
نيويورك سيتي. نيويورك سيتي. نيويورك سيتي.
كل الناس يعرفون نيويورك بهالشكل، ناطحات سحاب، اضواء، سياح، حياة ما توقف. بس اللي ما حد لاحظه الجانب المظلم من نيويورك اللي هم الهوملس. اليوم سرنا الشارع وسألنا الناس الهوملس عن حياتهم وكيف يعيشونها. نبدأ بسم الله ونصير نسأل. So the first question, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Hassan Saeed Spade. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. I'm 50 years old. God bless.
Well, hi, my name is Tony, and I live outside. There's a lot of discrimination against people who live outside. The lack of respect that I see is hard, you know.
واحد منهم ما حب يظهر شخصيته ونحترم قراره. What happened that led you to being a homeless?
I never really been homeless all my life. My mother always kept a roof over our heads. Mother just passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
March 9th. Lately, from 2022, even before she passed, I found myself being homeless.
Started running the streets. One thing led to another. I started selling drugs, and eventually I started using them. My girl, took my daughter, and they left me. I lost the place, and I've been living in the street for about 2 years now.
I mean, to be honest, living outside just means you don't have to pay rent. It's a good lifestyle because you can actually save up a lot of money.
So when I came back to New York, almost 90 days after my mother passed away, it was like, I ain't got the mental capacity to deal with the shelter and the individuals that's in the shelter.
Yeah.
I might be more harmful to them and myself than the shelter, so I chose to be homeless like I am.
I'm trying to get back on the right track. I'm trying to get employment.
About 10 years ago, I had a business that people were giving me books and music to sell, and I was living by my stuff, and I had no vices of really just banked my money. I saved about $5,000 a month for 6 months. But for me, it's like I was trying to get back on my feet because I was a street vendor and I lost all my stuff.
In the process of being homeless, I'm not just being homeless to stay homeless. I'm being homeless to
You're trying to get,
And each step I'm moving, constant elevation, trying to elevate myself. Like I said, I'm 50 years old and I'm still learning and going through trials and everything.
And not you. You don't look 50 years old. I'm gonna be honest.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. People bring you this stuff.
The next person's trash is the next man's treasure.
Yeah.
So you reaching out and doing what you're doing, I appreciate you doing that.
Thank you.
Because I would love to do it, but I'm so focused on trying to be focused that I know that's the key.
Yeah.
To get the awareness out. I'm not mad. I'm glad I got my sanity back after I lost my mother because I was gone last year. It was crazy.
What is the hardest part of your day, life, like a day-to-day life?
Well, the hardest part of being homeless in New York, especially if you're in your 20s or so, a lot of people. So, a lot of people see you as embarrassing, humiliating, living in the streets, sleeping on benches, parks, on trains, looking dirty,
But the fact that the city could come and steal my shit at any time is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
and they pull a fucking stun gun on me and shit, a taser. That's not right.
To the point where suicidal thoughts did come in, but I know that's a waste of my being. I can't suicide after all 50 years, so nah. So
it's not.
I can't do that. Homicide, fuck up my life. I ain't get to live my life. 50 years, even trials and error. At least I'm at a point where no matter how much longer I live now, I can build it step by step with positive bricks.
But I have a lot of issues, emotional issues that go back before consciousness. I wasn't socialized the right way, so I have a borderline personality disorder. And I was sexually active with my mom at a young age, and that caused a lot of shame, a lot of dysfunction. So it's hard to have relationships,
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of life, I have to deal with it. I just want someone to talk to me as a human being and see what I need.
In our religion, if something bad happened to you, it's mean like God wants to test you. He doesn't want to punish you or something.
It said come from your own hands.
Yeah.
I just want to see what I can give to people and try to express. Because I want to do YouTube. I've done a little YouTube. I can show you my video.
Really?
Yeah, so I can show you my video now. First one if you want.
Oh, nice. 4 years ago. هذه قناته في اليوتيوب شباب. صور فيديوهات. It's nice man that you had YouTube.
I love YouTube, yeah.
appreciate you taking the time to do it.
Yeah, man. Like, cause like
I hope it goes
it
viral.
makes me sad, like to see people like
No doubt.
homeless. Cause like I see a lot of potential like in people like you. Cause like I see you are humble. You got your mind and everything together. You're not so. It's like it's very tempting now, like to get drugs and get like.
Yeah, so, you know, I know I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna be perfect, but try to tackle one thing, one day at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your plans like in the future? Like, what do you want?
My future plan. I plan to be more activism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I want to be what's up, Maki? How you doing, amigo? I want to be more into the like what we doing now, socialism, helping people, being able to get some type of understanding.
Mucho gusto, amigo.
Amigo, for sure. Tengo un buen día.
If you could change one thing now at this moment about your life, what would you change?
You know, the free time that I had, I would change. And instead of hanging out, running the streets, I'd go maybe to the gym more, you know, maybe I'd work overtime, you know, summer youth jobs, and stay away from drugs.
How do people here like usually treat you out here?
I mean, mostly they ignore me. A few people help me out on a regular. A few other people help me out who talk to me. Maybe I wasn't what they expected for me because I could act a certain way. But I chose this block not because there's a lot of people I could make money with my side.
You know, I read in the Dean where they say Shaitan don't have to work on the ones he got already, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you Muslim?
I was born Muslim. Yeah, I know the Deen of Islam. My name is Hassan Saeed Spek.
Inshallah.
Right? And I read the Arabic and online, and I study, and so I know this much: that from experience now, I might not look like the Sunnah of the Prophet, but the devil be on my ass. I mean, to the point where he's manifesting himself in physical fire form, unseen.
Do you consider yourself like deep in drugs now, or?
No, I'm not really deep into it. I can stop anytime I want. The drugs just help ease the pain.
Yeah.
And being out here, you know, it takes you away for a couple hours, you know, of this misery.
Yeah.
You know, in these dire times. So, you know, that's how the drugs come into play.
So you take drugs like just to get out of like reality.
To escape this you know, this reality.
Hey, let's take a picture. This guy's filming on YouTube.
I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put you.
Well, let's give you an example. People who look out for me. They made brownies for me one time. They know me out here. I'm a staple. You know. I try to, you know, try to stay cool this time of year.
And
Feel
then
like trying
once
to
he's
get-
knocking at your door, do you stand firm and fight him as a true believer? Or you just act like, you know what I'm saying? You bitch up to him. The devil have a lot of power. He asks for that power until the day of judgment. When he on my ass and I'm like, oh God, what I do? And then his word is kun fire kun.
Yeah.
Be and it is.
You have a lot of knowledge about Islam. That's nice.
I read and I listened to a lot of people who had a knowledge with studying sooner, do more listening than I do talking. My main thing is to be not the camel with all the books on my back.
Yeah.
I want to be the one that delivers stuff to the people.
Yeah. What is an advice you can give to people to stay out of the streets, like, or like a word that you want to give, like from your heart?
My message would be, man, is don't be so. Let's be more considerate about how other people we affect people, ourselves, and other people.
Yeah.
When it comes to feelings, emotions, it's only temporary. You'll get over it, but we do go through emotions. For me, that's been a lot of painful.
You know, use your free time wisely and stay away from drugs and stay away from bad company.
I just had a pair of sneakers yesterday. You see my sneakers right now, right? They're not even my size. But I'm 10. I just had a pair of LeBron size 16. Went to the Bronx and was hanging in my own neighborhood, not even all the way in my neighborhood, but just the Bronx. And I take a nap, and guess what? When I wake up, I take my shoes off while I take a nap. When I wake up, guess what? Size 16, gone. Somebody stole my sneakers. I'm still breathing and moving.
Some people they can't even walk, they can't even talk.
Yeah,
See like people on like wheelchairs.
facts. So I count my blessings, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing I learned to do. Count my blessings.
Like sometimes they don't realize the amount of blessings we have.
Yeah.
كل واحد عنده حكاية، كل واحد عنده ماضي، وعنده أهداف بعد. تخيلوا مو بنا بس شي. يوم نحن نمر من صوبهم، نجي نطالعهم يعني نظرة تقزز شي انه يعني شو هذا وما ادري، تلقاه مينون يكلم الادار وما اعرف شو، بس تلقاه هو يعني مسكين قاعد يحاول يطلع من الازمة اللي فيها. قاعد صح انه في هوملس يعني ميانين اللي يسوي مخدرات اللي ها، وفي اللي قاعد يحاول مسكين حاله حال نفسه. فمرة ثانية بتشوف هوملس ولا شيء جالس على الطريق على الأقل ابتسم له وسلم عليه، يعني مو بالطنشة وتعامله يعني كأنه زبالة. ترى نحن كلنا يعني سواسية، يعني ما يصير انك تسحب عليه وشي. فإذا شفت حد راقد على الرصيف لا تحكم عليه، لا تحكم على ظروفه ولا شيء، ما تعرف شو صار له، ما تعرف يمكن طردوه من شغله ومرة واحدة هو في الشارع الحين. يعني تمر قول الحمد لله على كل حال واشكر ربك. وكان معاكم مصبح، ونشوفكم في الفلوقات الجاية.